Smash or pass, U.S. President's Edition. Let's begin. George Washing Machine. I think he does look like a very distinguished gentleman. I think the only negative might just be like the fucking wooden ass horse teeth that he's got in his mouth. I wouldn't imagine that would be, you know, quite the turn on. Maybe if he just takes his old dentures out, you know, maybe he can give you, you know, the best gummy top of your life. With Jorge Washing Machine, I'd have to say it's a maybe. Next, we got John Adams. I almost said Sam Adams. God damn, I want a beer. Anyways, John Adams is like, I don't know, less distinguished than George Washington. It looks like someone put a piece of tape right down the middle of his head and just ripped all the hair off. That's kind of fucking sick, but either way, I don't know. With this guy, he just kind of looks like a little gremlin. I think I'd have to get paid. Thomas Jefferson. Well, this guy's just the embodiment of distinguished gentleman. I mean, look at this guy. This guy looks like he's got some whips and, you know, is pretty kinky in the bedroom. Get it? Whips, because he owns slave wood. I don't know who this guy is. James Madison. So, this guy, I don't know. He is fine, I guess. I'll do maybe, probably. James Monroe. You know, this guy is kind of looking kind of handsome. He looks kind of hot. I think I would. John Quincy Adams. No, I didn't have to Google who this was. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's just kind of looking like your average everyday priest. You know, the one who touches 5 altar boys before he has breakfast every morning. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. I would probably have to say ew. Andrew Jackson. This guy was a man. This guy had duels. Like, he taught his parrot how to fucking swear. This guy was an absolute based Giga Chad. We don't talk about what he did to Native Americans. I would absolutely clap anyone who's based, so I gotta give this guy a 24-hour clap. Martin Van Buren. This guy looks like he just got struck by lightning. Probably the first guy that I would rather lick an unwiped ass than have sex with this guy. William Henry Harrison. This guy just looks so uncomfortably scared. And not even just this picture. In every picture that you find this guy, he looks fucking scared, which probably makes sense because when he got elected, he probably started seeing the Grim Reaper everywhere he went. All right, next is John Tyler. This guy does look like kind of the distinguished gentleman as well. If said distinguished gentleman, you know, starved himself. I'll be honest here. I don't like fucking skeletons. I'm a big believer in necrophilia, okay? But I ain't gonna be fucking no skeletons. There gotta be some meat on those bones. All I'm saying is, I don't want to be clapping no cheeks and it sound like the fucking Lego sounds from like the Lego video games and shit. So I would probably rather lick an unwiped ass. James K. Polk has a mullet. I would clap. Zachary Taylor, I don't know. There's really nothing super special about him. He just kind of looks like a normal ass dude. I am not joking. I've had to Google who the last like 5 guys are. Millard Fillmore. More like Millard Fill Me More. That's a wood. Franklin Pierce. This guy's kind of giving me very similar vibes as like Monroe is. You know, kind of a dashing and handsome young gentleman, you know? So I'm gonna put him in that same tier. I'm gonna go with he's a wood. James Buchanan. Holy fucking Christ. I've never seen a guy that looks pissed off, sad, and just outright done with living as much as I've seen this guy. Like William Henry Harrison here was seeing the fucking Grim Reaper, knowing that he had 0.2 seconds left to live, and yet this guy embodies pain more than anything. I would just feel bad for the guy. Unfortunately though, I didn't put a category up here for a pity fuck, but I'd have to just say ew. Abraham Lincoln. I'm gonna use girl logic on this. He was 6'4", so that means that's a 24-hour clap, regardless of actually how he looks. All right, next is Andrew Johnson. Is it just me, or does this guy look like Gene Hackman? Ulysses S. Grant. If you look up pictures of young Ulysses S. Grant, he's actually like a pretty fuckable dude. I absolutely would fuck this guy. No pause. I unironically would open my butt cheeks for him to slide his cock into, and I wouldn't feel any shame about that. 24-hour clap. All right, this is Hayes. I love the beard, but I don't know, he kind of looks like a creepy old man. I'd have to get paid. James A. Garfield. Look, I like Garfield, but I don't exactly have any thoughts about fucking Garfield. Every time I would say his name during sex, I would just constantly think of that orange cat, and I really don't have any intention of fucking orange cats yet. Or at all. Not yet. At all. At all. Next is, I think this guy's last name was Arthur or something like that. Look, I dig the sideburns, I dig the stash, and I do dig the thickness, but come on, buddy. You gotta put something there to, like, cover up that double chin. That's more chins than queso right there. I'd have to say ew. Grover Cleveland. All right, now with Cleveland, we start getting into the god tier mustaches right now. He doesn't look great, right? But that mustache is moving him up a little bit, I'd say. So I'd put him as a maybe. Benji Harry. So Benji Harry, also with a god tier beard. I don't know. Again, he just looks like your standard old guy, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm getting over all these old white guys coming in here, okay? I need something else. I need something fresh, something new. And William McKinley sure ain't it. That's just another old guy. Ew! Give me something else! There he is. There's the something else. Teddy Roosevelt. The god tier mustache. The aura that this man just has. When he walks in a room, you feel it. When this man farts, you smell it. Theodore Roosevelt is a 24-hour clap all day. And now quite possibly the hottest president we've ever had, William Howard Taft. This guy is so dummy thick, he got stuck in his bathtub. And I tell you what, I like him thick. I like my cakes absolutely thick. This guy walks in a room, you hear them ass cheeks clapping. Oh man, this guy, oh my God, I'm getting hard just thinking about it. Combine that with the best mustache that any president has ever had. That is number one, god tier. I would clap those thick, clappable ass cheeks for days, all right? I would put soap on this man's man titties and just moving on. Woodrow Wilson. Yeah, now we get back to just the standard old boring ass white dude again, and we don't really get off of it for a while. Ew. Warren G. Harding. That's just kind of another old ass white guy. Ew. Calvin Coolidge. At least he looks young. Like, he looks like he's got the stamina to go a ways in bed. So, you know what? Calvin Coolidge, you kind of break the trend there. I would fuck you. Even now that you're dead, I'd fuck you. Herbert Hoover, fucking old guy, right? Ew. All right, then we get FDR. The thing about FDR is you're not gonna get any lower body action, okay? This man was paralyzed, so you ain't gonna get, you know, them legs doing anything all freaky. You're essentially working with half a person here. So does that mean I get a 50% discount when I'm fucking him? Harry Truman, oh my God. Again, you're going right back to the old white guy type of deal. Dwight Eisenhower. I was gonna put him kind of in the ew category again, but this guy is a hardened war general, okay? I'm sure he definitely has the stamina and certainly probably knows a few things or two. You don't go out on deployment without laying some pipe. John F. Kennedy. So, can I fuck the bullet hole? LBJ. Good fucking God. I don't think I've ever seen more of a guy that I would rather lick an unwiped asshole than. You think this guy gets pussy in the club? Wait, I actually looked this guy up. This guy had cabinet meetings while he was taking a shit, and he would often brag about his cock. That's actually kind of hot, not gonna lie. Richard Nixon. Look, the guy's name is Dick, so that's pretty hot. I'm gonna go maybe, though. Gerald Ford. This guy, he ain't getting my pickle hard at all. Jimmy Carter. Can I fuck him now? Look at him now. He's spry health. Ronald Reagan. You know, the good thing about fucking Ronald Reagan, especially in his later years, is that if you fucked him, he wouldn't remember it because the fucker had Alzheimer's. I think I said that wrong. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's. Fuck that word. George Bush. Just another white guy. Bill Clinton. Now this guy was fucking based as fuck. This guy's out here cheating on his wife and getting head while he was president. And I can get behind that right there. Just like how Monica Lewinsky could get behind that desk. By appearance, not too much there when it comes to good old Bill here. But, you know, dude's kind of a freak. Dude's a freak. Absolutely would. George Bush, part 2. George Bush just kind of seems like your average middle-aged, like, boomer type of guy, I guess. I don't know. He's just kind of an average guy. Nothing too special. I'd go maybe. Barack Obama. Obama's like one of your homies, dude. All I gotta say is if one of your homies hasn't hit in a long time and your homie asks if you would let him hit, you gotta let him hit, dude. And if you don't let your homies hit when they haven't had none in a long time, then you ain't a real one. Donald Trump. I'm kind of getting back here to what I said about Taft. This man's dummy thick. And Donald Trump also, look at them cheeks. Look at those cheeks. Oh my God, they're perfectly clappable. I wouldn't say that he's over Taft by any means, but those thick, clappable ass cheeks, I think have to put him at second. I'm not a big fan of the spray tan, all right? I'm really not. I'm not into fucking Oompa Loompas, but if that Oompa Loompa's got a fat fucking dump truck, I would hit. Joe Biden. You know, kind of like Reagan, do you think Biden would know that you fucked him after the deed has been done? You. That's my tier list of all the presidents and, you know, whether I would fuck them or not. Please, if you have any of your own experiences or thoughts, leave them in the comments.